So Do Nothing Sunday has temporarily been, well, it's been canceled. You see, Do Nothing Sunday was built on the belief, the faith in a day off, and trying to take some time off from not doing everything at once and trying to just turn anything off for a while. And it's a good idea in theory, but the problem is in practice, well, it doesn't really work. You see, well, I might have been loaded with free time in the past, or at least with the illusion of free time over the past couple of weeks. I've had more and more work, and this past week with school starting back, I have a lot of homework, and I do it during the day, but I was so focused on everything else. I was so focused on watching movies and reading good books and doing the vlog and the podcast. I pushed it off later and later and later, and well, now it's kind of too late. You see, instead of doing work during the week like I should have, and it's not that I didn't do schoolwork during the week, I did, but with all the classes, there's not a lot of time to do work. I mean, with the vlog and the podcast and blah, 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 blah. You can push the schoolwork off the side and say, well, I don't have to do it now. I can do it later. I can do it later. I can do it later. Well, later's finally here. I don't have any more time to procrastinate. This stuff is starting to be due very quickly, and it means I'm going to have to do something that I really didn't want to do, which is I'm gonna have to quit watching movies. Now, movies to me for a very long time was a non-negotiable. It was something I had to do every day. I had to watch a movie every single day. And for years I did that. For years I watched a movie every single day. And I've watched hundreds, if not thousands of movies now. But last year, I really slacked off. I did not watch that many movies last year. And I thought, this is the year I'm gonna focus, nothing else. I'm definitely gonna watch a movie every single day. But now we're already to the point where I'm 1 week into school and I'm already thinking, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice movies, and that sucks. I love watching movies. Movies is kind of where I make, where I'm the most me, but it's just, I have to prioritize, and right now movies aren't a priority, and that just kind of sucks. Now, the hope is this will be kind of a short-lived thing, just give up movies for like a week or two, until I can get really into, the stride of doing all these things again. I am back at school, so it's, it's not like I haven't done it before, but now I have the CrossFit gym on top of that, so it's just an extra layer of stuff, and this semester's already seeming like it's going to be more busy than other semesters. And my fear is that I'm not gonna watch any movies this year. This year's I'm gonna watch even less movies than last year. It's fine, right? It's just movies, no big deal. Just Do Nothing Sundays. But the whole point of Do Nothing Sundays would be able to turn off for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Just one day to kind of just stop. And I'm not gonna be able to do that now for the foreseeable future. So I need to figure how I'm gonna deal with that, because 6 months of that is a lot of that. And I guess it's really not, right? School's only 13 weeks, so 3 months, a little over. I guess I can push for 3 months. It's just 3 months is gonna be really tough. It's gonna be really, really tough. But if I'm being completely honest, busy is good. I'm better when I'm busy. When I'm not busy, when I have time to do nothing, I get in my head, I get obsessed, I get anxious, and I break. I can't do it. Being busy kind of allows me to forget about things or pretend like things aren't as bad as they really are. And I'm not saying it's a safe coping mechanism. I'm not saying it's a good coping mechanism either, but it is the coping mechanism that I use. So, for the next 3 months, I can at least pretend to not have to worry about anything, so I don't have time to worry, right? If you're always busy, you don't really have time to worry. I guess what I'm really worried about is this 3 months come to an end, then what? I'm basically a college graduate. I have to take like a couple of Spanish classes in the summer, which is just a whole nother thing that I don't really want to get into. The point is, it's dumb, but I'm basically a college graduate, which means, what do I do then, right? What do I do with that piece of paper that says, well, now you're smart, now go out and get a job? I don't know. I've had jobs in the past, but they've never really worked out in my favor. And what's to say that piece of paper will make them start working out in my favor? And I talk about like wanting to start a production company and like wanting this to be my career, but it's I mean, it's not, and it's kind of silly to think that it will be. And so I think I'm not so much afraid for the next 3 months, but what happens after that? What happens when I have free time? When I have to look for a job? And what happens if I get a job and, I don't know, like I like it? I know that's a strange thing to say, but I'm saying it's like, what if I get a job and I like it, but it's like I'm just content. I've always been afraid of being content, of just being happy, because if I'm just content, if I'm just happy, you know, I won't make the vlog anymore, I won't do the podcast, I won't, you know, make movies anymore. I'll just, you know, I guess part of me is honestly just afraid that I'll get like a normal, just like run-of-the-mill job and I'll be content with that. And that's a scary thing, and I think that's part of the reason why it's taking me so long to graduate from college, because if I don't graduate from college, then I can't be content, right? I can't get one of those real, you know, nice office jobs with benefits and dental and all that. But if I do have that, if I do graduate, if I do get that kind of job, what happens to this? What happens to the vlog, podcasts, to me making movies? I mean, does it just end? Do I just leave it? I don't know, maybe. And that's a scary idea. So for the next 3 months, I'm just not gonna think about it. Now, is that the best idea? No, probably not. Is that even a good idea? Not really, but I don't know what else to do, so I guess I'll just go a day at a time and hope for the best, because what else can we do?